Hi there, I'm Allie Scarlett. I hope you're doing as tremendously as possible. Um, so, there's a couple of reasons why, in personal experience, why I'm concerned that LGB people aren't being supportive enough of TGI people, transgender, gender diverse, and intersex people. First, it was because of the first is my 3 months in the Bay Area. I went there from Los Angeles to continue with gender affirming care. I thought it was going to go smoothly. Um, certainly some problems because there are problems in Los Angeles, but for the most part, good. It's the Bay Area. So LGBTQ plus friendly. But what I'm concerned with now is that it's LGB friendly and that gender and sexuality are two different things. And yes, we should all minorities should support each other in increased equity and inclusion and etc. But I didn't see that in the Bay Area for myself. 3 out of 4 women's shelters I tried to get into, I was rejected. It seems completely clear. The fourth one I got into, but then I was denied taxi rides for essential things, which is like that was offered for clients. Like that was an offering. I avoided getting hit by a car. There was 3 other incidents with drivers like yelling at me out of their car and things. So, and mind you, the discrimination by the for the oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. For the taxi rides, that was my case manager. Somebody who's supposed to be my advocate, right? Like that's advocate, like that's the title of that individual. So I saw that, and then Saturday evening I went to a women's sports bar, like a bar for lesbian and bisexual women. And it seems clear I was discriminated there and I was exited. And in total, in the time I was there, which was no more than an hour, maybe 70 minutes, I replayed it in my mind after it happened. There was 3 discrimination and 2 hate incidents, it seems clear. So it's like I was just talking with a girl, a trans woman who fled from Tennessee to Minnesota in 2023, and which is when I fled from Utah to California. And she's like, "Oh yeah, the San Francisco will be great." It's like, I just came from there. She's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's gay friendly. I was like, it's gay friendly. Doesn't mean trans friendly. And I know that with the T is with the LGB, and I know that the pink and blue and white has been added to the flags, but we're just not there. We're just not there, including with LGB people. So these are a couple of things that make me alarmed for sure. I do think, for one reason or another, there's some LGBT people who are pretty narcissistic. I don't know why. There's also an outside chance I'm wrong, but probably not. And so in that case, I don't know why. But yeah, I just seen with the Bay Area and with this women's sports bar here in the Twin Cities, I just go, those lived experience make me ask the question, how supportive is our LGBT folks as a community towards TGI folks? I really do think that there are non-queer people, especially women, who are more supportive of TGI folks than LGBT people are. I mean, okay, look, West Hollywood is basically an LGBT community at this point. And so this makes me feel validated. I lived in Los Angeles. West Hollywood's a suburb of Los Angeles. So it's like a lot of LGBT people are like wanting to like be in Hollywood, you know? And so they've taken over West Hollywood. And I'm sure that's not the only factor as to why West Hollywood is basically an LGBT city, an LGBT town. But I think it's the leading reason. It seems clear that's the leading reason. People wanting to, you know, have try to have the LA slash Hollywood lifestyle slash trying to work in the film industry, which is great. That was a secondary reason I moved to LA. But the first and foremost reason was for gender affirming care, making that trip extremely personal. I also am a storyteller, and are a lot of LGBT people storytellers, for sure. But I do think that there, for some reason, is an overlap with narcissism, and that people in LGBT people in West Hollywood want to be there because they want to feel like they're a star, you know? So, and so for that reason, I don't know if, especially like non-queer women are as narcissistic. The average non-queer woman is as self-centered as a LGBT person. And I'll have you know, I've been to so many LGBT supporting things even before I realized my gender on October 11th, 2022. And so I hope it's not the same way. I mean, I really don't think I would ever exit an LGBT person from a women's sports bar or from anywhere. But yeah, I know that's just secondary to, well, because this video is to point out the experiences that make me think that LGBT people just should be really called out for not supporting TGI people more. My arguments for why some LGBT people are too self-centered is, and a narcissistic is secondary. But I'm thinking I'll do a video on that alone. So thanks for watching.